the empress woke up in shock, only to find that in the middle of the night, the emperor had secretly switched out the son she had just given birth to, yet she did not immediately rise to stop him. Instead, she watched with her own eyes as the emperor carried her child away. Just then, a scheming concubine sneaked into her chamber, jealous that the empress had given birth to the crown prince, and gained the emperor's favor. She took advantage of the empress's deep sleep, and swapped her own child with the newborn before her. Little did the scheming concubine know, the empress had been pretending to sleep all along. Her true intention was to uncover both the emperor's and the concubine's schemes. Thus, she decided to bury this secret deep within her heart. 18 years passed in the blink of an eye. The emperor was convinced that he had indeed swapped the two children all those years ago, so he showered the empress's son with endless love, and was preparing to make him the next crown prince. The scheming concubine also firmly believed that the son she had raised was actually the empress's child. For 18 years, she had treated him with nothing but beatings and scoldings. She even lied that a great master had read his fortune, saying the boy was born with ominous energy, and had to be whipped 999 times every day. Otherwise, he would be struck dead by lightning. She made sure the empress witnessed this torment with her own eyes. Yet when the crown prince merely coughed, the concubine immediately rushed over in concern, anxiously demanding to summon the entire Imperial Medical Academy. The crown prince felt deeply uncomfortable with the concubine's excessive care, so he turned away and helped his mother take her seat instead. The concubine watched this display of affection between mother and son, and jealousy instantly consumed her once more. In a fit of rage, she grabbed the second prince by the ear, determined to torment him in front of the empress, declaring that his lowly status was worlds apart from the noble crown prince, and that she must discipline him harshly. At that moment, the empress could no longer bear it. She angrily reminded the concubine that despite everything, she was still the second prince's mother, and the second prince was still the emperor's son. As a mother, calling her own son a filthy wretch was far too cruel. She then pleaded with the emperor to grant the second prince a proper name, but the scheming concubine immediately objected, insisting that he was of such lowly birth that he did not deserve a name at all. She then lashed him with a whip, deriving twisted pleasure from punishing him in front of the empress. The crown prince could no longer stand to watch. He took out a golden wound medicine and handed it to the second prince, but the next second, the cruel concubine snatched it away, declaring that the future crown prince could not waste his blessings on a lowly creature like this boy. By now, the second prince's body was covered in wounds, and he was in unbearable pain. With what little strength he had left, he begged the concubine for a sip of water, but instead, she brought out a cup of cold tea that had been left to sit for 7 days and 7 nights. Grabbing the second prince, she forced it down his throat. Fortunately, the crown prince pleaded for mercy, and the concubine finally let him go, ordering the servants to take him back to his quarters. Yet the scheming concubine's anger was far from spent. Back in her chambers, she ordered her servants to pin the second prince down. Then, she picked up a dagger and cruelly carved out a piece of flesh from his chest, all just to brew a medicinal soup for the crown prince. When she brought the soup to him, the crown prince, upon learning the truth, was so horrified by her actions that he was completely stunned. The medicine in his hand slipped and shattered onto the ground.